I hope you've had a good day. So I've had an interesting day. I put up something on Threads yesterday, but yesterday was so busy, so I didn't get back to. I didn't check my Threads after for the most part of yesterday because I got some news that kind of threw me off balance. And I went back today and I saw that it had blown up. And I'll tell you what the post was and why I think it blew up. So the question was, if you had 150k as your salary, and your rent is 100k, and your mom is ill and you need to pay hospital bills, etc., which one would you cover first, rent or hospital bill? And so yesterday when I posted, someone had asked that is the 150k your monthly or annual salary? And I said it's monthly. And I think the person had said something about in what currency, and I said in Nigeria. And of course I went to do my stuff and I came back today and I saw that the comment section had blown up. Apparently people were understanding that to mean 150k US dollars and 100k for rent, and so they couldn't relate. They just couldn't relate. And initially I was gonna get upset, but I realized that the reason why they can't relate is that Nigeria's numbers are off the charts. So for them, your rent should not be more than 30% of your income max. In fact, someone was saying that I don't know if it's a he or she. The wage is like 34,000 US dollars, and rent is like 1.3. So typically you shouldn't go above 30%. That's like the high. But in Nigeria it's not so. So someone asked me that what is the rent to wage ratio in Nigeria, and first of all, we don't track the data. But I went online and I realized that Nairametrics had done a bit of research, and they found out that half of the homes in Lagos are using about 70% of their wages to pay rent in Lagos. And the numbers are not far off for other states. It's definitely not the 30%, because first and foremost, our denominator is low. The wage, the amount people are earning is not, I don't know too many people that are earning 34k in Nigeria. And if you get rent that is, so 1,300 US dollars will come to about $1 million or more naira. I would assume that that's an annual rent. It's still pretty low in Nigeria, right? So our numbers just don't count. They don't make sense. And it leads me to my topic for today. Of course, I've been advocating that your rent money that you're spending so much on, you can convert it to equity and get your property. So today I want to talk about creative financing solutions for property ownership. So I'm going to go through quite some. So I've already given an introduction. So the first one I'm going to talk about is rent to own. It's something I think we should really, really look into in Nigeria. I know that there are countries where they do that already, where your rent is, so you already move into the house, you're paying, but the money you're paying is not rent. It is rent that is converted to equity. So you already start paying your mortgage, so you don't have to wait until you have the traditional 20% or more down payment. So I think it's something we should really look into in Nigeria. I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. What do you think about this rent to own idea? I really want to look into it and see what we can do to make home ownership to democratize home ownership. Because when you own your own home, you can then use it as collateral, for example, to get loans, etc. So it's definitely recommended. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this rent to own thing. So the more common financing option which Real Estate CC also offers is installmental payments. So practically all the facility, all the properties that I market, you can pay in installments. So I'll definitely like you to come on board. Let's talk about it. And the final one I want to talk about, let me check my notes, is government housing, government-owned schemes like NHS, states have their own, but you know, it's the requirements sometimes can take some people out. But I'd like to hear your thoughts on that as well. Have you been able to access loans for housing? How was it? Was it a hard thing? Was it easy to do? And please share your thoughts. Thank you for joining me.